Satori Screen is a monthly East Asian film night here at Quad. It came about through me working with Adam Marsh, who is the programmer here at Quad, on ID Fest, which is Quad's film festival, which was in May of this year. Through that I noticed that Quad doesn't very often feature Asian cinema, and as Asian cinema is a particular passion of mine, I approached Adam with the idea of starting a regular night.
We kind of have this open door policy with Quad staff members, where if the idea is good enough, we'll do it.
I was telling one of my former university tutors, Ian Conrich, about my plans, and he suggested I contact Jasper Sharp, who is a film writer on Asian cinema, and he also runs the Zipangu Festival in London. It just so happened that he had these 35mm prints of Matango and Godzilla vs King Kong over from Japan, and he was looking for bookings for them.
He got in contact with Jasper with no other reason than I'm doing this Eastern night, do you want to maybe endorse it, maybe even come up and do a talk or something like that? And he said yes, but what about I offer you these amazing double bill from Toho Studios.
King Kong vs Godzilla is about a Japanese pharmaceutical executive who is seeking a publicity stunt for his company, and he hears of this island where there is a monster, so he arranges for it to be collected and returned to Japan, and it turns out that that is King Kong. At the same time, Godzilla is awoken from the ice he was encasing at the previous film, Godzilla's counterattack, and he also returns to Japan, and the two monsters don't get along as well as they could do. Matango concerns a group of Japanese friends who are on a boat that gets caught in a storm, and they end up shipwrecked on an island. On this island there's very little food except for these mushrooms, which they are a bit wary of eating because they've discovered another shipwrecked ship covered with the fungus of these mushrooms that puts the fear into them, but as there's no other food, one by one they succumb and they regret it.
There's no real barriers over what Satori Screen can do over the next 6 months to a year. It's a monthly programme, so initially we're starting off with this double bill. Next month in November we're going to be doing a Korean film called The LOC.
Satori Screen is aiming to be quite a broad church, showing films from all over East Asia and maybe a little bit further afield. We're going to focus upon films that maybe have a little bit of a genre hook, but also offer insights and views of East Asia.
Yeah, I'd expect to see films from Japan, China, the Philippines, Thailand, etc, etc. Hopefully giving a broad range of interesting, exciting films. 3, 2, 1!
Thanks for coming.